have to make myself do things even when I don't feel like it, just as much as any other person. Today was one of those days, yet again, where I had to practice what I preach. Day 14 of showing up at 40 every single day, no matter what. The method works for taking that first little baby step when you don't feel like doing something. I planned to do an interview with my friend Tumblr today. There were some circumstances that came up this morning that immediately shifted the mood. I did not want to focus on that problem at hand. It was something that could wait and I could figure it out later. So I actively chose to focus on the positives in that moment and get myself away to either do yoga or go to the gym. So gym time it was, where I got to sit in the sauna and sweat my ass off, living a life of luxury, y'all. But generally, I did not feel like showing up for that interview. My mood was not the best, and I was a little panicked as to what I would be doing. I felt rushed. Like, I just did not feel the vibe. I was able to shift myself out of that, I just want to reschedule this or do it some other time sort of mindset. It helped to know there might not be another chance that I get like this. You never know what tomorrow may bring, even if it's really not that big of a deal if I reschedule or cancel. I just have to maintain my integrity of doing what the fuck I say I'm going to do when I say I'm going to do it. That is super important to me. It always has been in my bike wash business, so why wouldn't I apply it to anything else, right? So the first baby step that I took was to text my friend and make sure that he was still available. He gave me a call. He picked up in my voice that something was off, and he was like, look, just take a breath. It'll all be okay. That felt so good and really did help me feel like it really was going to be all right. After that conversation, I went to go eat lunch, got my makeup on, did my hair, changed my outfit. To be that version of myself that's going to be on camera and doing an interview, I like to have time to mentally prepare. Well, I didn't really have much time, but I've done this enough where I was able to get myself into that mindset. I told myself, I'm going to go into this interview feeling like a star. I am a professional at what I do. I'm going to look so confident on camera. All of the questions that I want to ask are going to flow to me so easily. I'm just going to sit there and have a conversation with my friend. After that, went over to do the interview, and the whole entire thing went so smoothly. I felt so good with all the questions I was asking, with the way that he was answering them. We had a nice, beautiful flow, just two good friends sitting and having a chat. I really felt that I got the inspirational message out of him that I wanted to share to the audience through his story. So when you show up for yourself, just take that first little move that you need to make that will put you in alignment with whatever task it is that you need to accomplish. One little step. My little step was texting my friend to hold myself accountable. So if you've got something, what is one little baby step? It doesn't have to be monumental, but just move toward your task. If you've got a sink full of dishes that have been there for a week and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to do these dishes, take one fork and wash it. Clean that little fork. Maybe organize the dishes so that they're in little stacks. And then you might find yourself just doing the whole load of dishes. Once you start making a move, you'll build momentum, and the momentum can just keep flowing. Allow yourself to notice the way the universe is working in your favor. Speak gratitude for it. I love you. Bye.